So this is a video about my push attachment lawnmower that used to be a riding mower. I welded up a simple frame with some casters on all four corners of it. I took that V-twin engine, I made it run the lawnmower blades only. So this is how I like this lawnmower. It's a lot better than a ride-on because I've got hill to deal with here and the ride-on mower would always get stuck. So I opted to make it a push attachment for my quad, and this is the prototype. I haven't finished it or made it super nice yet. I just took the little control box there and just kind of strapped it onto the makeshift frame that's there. Got a fuel tank strapped to the front there. And yeah, it works really good. I also don't have to go under the tree with the mower anymore either. It's just like having a push mower, but it's bigger. It's 50 inches wide that your quad pushes. So I can cut a lot of lawn really fast. So I'd like to point out, I just put this strap here for now to lift this flap up. So what I did was when I'm mowing the lawn in the backyard, I put that flap up like that. But when I get out where there's near vehicles and stuff, I put this flap down, and that keeps, if any rocks get spit up out of that side thing there, or that side chute where the grass comes, instead of the rock flying and hitting a vehicle window, which I've actually had happen, it now hits that rubber mat and it slows it down enough that it's not going to do any damage, and it deflects it downwards. In case you're wondering how I control the height of my mower, I have these pins here. I can adjust my height, so I got my height kind of set where I want. And to help with steering control, I rigged it up to the winch so that when I push the button, it kind of lifts the mower off the ground and it gives me a little more steering control, puts more weight over the front tires, and it lifts the lawnmower off just a little bit, but not too much. I still get a nice short cut. And I put a guide in the middle. I found that putting a guide in the middle helps it steer better, because it's like I got the pivot point for the center of its steering from the center of the quad, which gave me better steering capability. I originally had the same kind of deal at the front here where it would guide the front post, but I found my steering wasn't that good because the mower is quite heavy. And I found putting the pivot point for it in the center of the quad worked a lot better. And also when I lift the weight off with the winch there, it also helps with steering. If I got the winch all the way down, it is a little bit tricky steering it, but if I need more steering, I just lift it up a bit and it gives me a little more weight over the steering, and then I'm able to go along the side of that hill over there, which is at a slope like this. And my ride-on lawnmower that I used to have, I used to always get stuck because I'd have to lean one way or the other to get under those branches because you sit quite high, but on a quad you sit a little bit lower, at least this one you do. And pushing the mower under the tree just seemed to be a lot easier to mow this way. And this quad doesn't get stuck. I can turn that thing around on that hill and it's no big deal. So how I have it attached at the back here, I've got a long rod that goes to the front there, and this is my pivot point at the back. So I'm pivoting at the back there, and then when I lift the winch up and down, that whole push rod moves up and down like that. And you can kind of see it goes through that guide support there, and it goes all the way to the front of the mower. This also, in the wintertime, when I take this off, I just take that pin off and the whole quad just backs out from under it. So really it's only attached by this one pin and the winch cable at the front, and then that guide helps guide it, and that's it. So all I do is I depin that, and then I pin up my plow, and my plow gets pinned up to the back of the hitch assembly here. So my plow is also hitch attachment, so that it puts all of the stress on the plow on the back hitch of the frame of the quad, where that's the strongest point to push from. And so I decided to make my push mower the same way. Okay, so there's one other thing I wanted to show you here. I actually put a pivot joint on this thing. So there's a pivot right there, so there's a pipe inside of a pipe right there, and I have a locking pin. I can lock it out if I want to, but I don't need to. And that allows the deck to swivel independently of the quad this way. So if it encounters a hill, it can swivel and follow the flatness of the ground, whereas the quad can do what it wants to do, just because the deck is wider than the quad. So I felt that that was important. And then the other thing I did is I have a swivel right here. There's a pipe over a pipe there, and then the deck can swivel this way as well, up and down, so when it encounters a hill. I'll show you. Okay, so this is where that swivel comes in. So you can see that the deck, if you back away, you can see that the deck is it's pointed up like this, or I should say like this, so you can see, and then it'll flatten out, and then it'll do this, also do that if it goes over a hill. And that just allows the deck to follow the ground rather than it being fixed to the quad. So I felt those two swivel points were very important. I hope you like my redneck back sticks invention for a push attachment mower. I've seen lots of videos where guys were doing pull attachments, or they'd make a pull attachment mower so they could drag it around with their quad. The problem is you always have to be looking backwards to see what you cut. I thought making it a push attachment would be better, because now you can actually follow your cut lines and you don't have to look back. You just look forward where you're going and you can see what you're cutting and you get a nice cut every time. Okay, so start with get the choke going there, and then just like that. Get our quad running. Then we engage our blades. And that's it. If you like this video content, please hit like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.